If you want to buy one RV that will work for your family year after year, whether the kids are 2 or 22, this is the one. Let's get into it. This is the Eddie Bauer Signature 3600 LF, and the reason it's so good for a family starts in the rear bedroom that has 2 queen bunks plus a half bath. The main living space has theater seats right across from a TV next to a dinette. Going up top, you get into the primary bedroom with a king bed, washer and dryer prep, and an ensuite that features a double vanity. And this is really what makes the floor plan is this rear bedroom space. So first of all, you can see that the loft is pretty high. I'm 6 foot tall and I can stand underneath it, which is great. Queen bed right down here, which means it's not only good for kids, but adults too. So if you have adult guests coming to stay, you can accommodate them in here. You'll also see great storage over to the side, both in the form of shelves, as well as a big wardrobe here, and you have drawers down underneath. But again, not only do you have this queen bed, you have the lofted queen bed right up top. And the cool thing about this is you have a couple different spots for a TV. Up top, kind of at the foot of the bed or the head of the bed, I guess, there's a spot for a TV. There's also another spot on the wall here, so you have a couple different options. You'll see up on the ceiling is an AC, so it'll stay nice and cool. Plus, you have the really cool lighting, and we'll see this when we kind of go out to the main living area, but you have the nice strip lighting, really helps brighten this space up. It has a built-in ladder, so you can easily climb up into that top loft. And probably my favorite part is the fact that it has a half bath. So your guests, whether it's again the kids or friends, family, if they have to get up in the middle of the night, they can come right over here. You can see that it is a porcelain foot flush lever bowl, so nice quality toilet, which is kind of what you'd expect at this price point. Vanity, mirrored medicine cabinet there. There is a vent fan up top. Plus you have this the door right to the outside. So if someone needs to come in and use the bathroom, they can do it without bringing dirt through the entire RV. The main living area features 2 slides, one housing theater seats and dinette, the other the majority of the kitchen. Right in between is going to be the kitchen island, and the entertainment center is directly across from the theater seats. And the best seat in the house is going to be the theater seats for a multitude of reasons, but A, it's just going to be plain out comfortable. You'll also see that you have cup holders in both armrests here, as well as a little bit of storage in the center for remotes. Of course, this kicks back nice and easy. You can push that back, be able to relax, and this is straight across from the TV. Well, it's a slight angle, I suppose. Your head's a little bit this way, but honestly, it definitely is very, very watchable. Pretty good sized TV here as well. Also in that entertainment center is going to be the JBL Multimedia Center, so you can play music. You'll have JBL speakers both inside and outside, plus right down underneath is the fireplace. You'll also see plenty of storage here, both kind of on the sides as well as across the top. And that kind of blends in to the kitchen space. And I really do like the kitchen. I think they did a great job. I want to just point out the fact that you do have this additional storage though, and that the majority of the storage is going to be kind of tucked underneath into the kitchen island. And that's the thing I love about an island. Great prep space means great storage underneath. Also, if you take a look at the faucet, this is kind of unique. They have a 2-tone look to it. I mean, everything in here is gorgeous, from the 2-tone wood, the 2-tone metals. Again, I think they did a fantastic job in selecting those. Undermount stainless steel sink, it is kind of like a half divide. So if you notice, right, so you kind of have the 2 sinks, but it doesn't come all the way up, so that if you want to be able to fill the whole thing up, you can. But if you just want to be able to wash and rinse, you kind of get that as well. It kind of gives you the best of both worlds, so you can put residential pots and pans in there. And then over on the other side, again, is going to be the rest of that kitchen space. So I have our 3-burner cooktop with an actual tile backsplash, which I love. Power tower over to the side, oven down underneath, then of course the microwave up top. Next to that is the 16.2 cubic foot fridge freezer. This one is 12 volt, so it runs off batteries. You have 2 crisper drawers there, 2 freezer drawers right down underneath as well. But that's not it. Over to kind of back in the slide space is going to be our dinette, because you have to have a place to sit and eat the meals that you prepare. This does drop down into a bed, although not a big one, but it does have easy access storage right down underneath. You can see pretty decent sized drawers. It also has an electrical outlet if you need to sit and do some work, and you have windows kind of along this entire slide letting in a lot of natural light. Finally, the best storage of your entire kitchen is right here in this huge pantry. You can take a look at how much space you have. Nice strong magnets on here too to make sure the doors aren't going to open during travel. The primary bathroom features a dual vanity, porcelain foot flush lever toilet, linen storage, and large shower with a skylight. Let's start off with probably, in my opinion, the best feature of the bathroom, and that is having a dual vanity. Love when a manufacturer puts this in here. Just kind of makes sense, right? So two people can actually get ready at the same time, and you have a massive mirror in here, which again, I'm a fan of. Down underneath, you will see some additional storage, plus they even have a convenient spot for the toilet paper holder right over to the side. As far as the toilet position, they kind of had to shift it this way to give you enough room at the vanity, which I think they did a good job of. I do rub a little bit on the right, not bad, but at 6 foot, 200 pounds, I have plenty of leg room. And again, like I said, just a little snug here. It is a porcelain bowl though, so it'll stay clean a lot longer, looking nice for years to come. Right behind the door is some excellent linen storage, so you have a place for all of your towels. And then as we step into the shower here, it is a nice big shower, and again, it's 6 foot tall. I mean, even without the skylight, I can stand in here. If you're a really tall person, you may need it, but again, just great height overall. It has a seat in the back, so if you need to sit down or just make it easier to shave legs, you get that as well. Plus, it has the built-in shower door. The primary bedroom features a slide-out king bed, large wardrobe, and washer-dryer prep. Slide-out king bed is huge. I mean, both in size as well as having it as a feature. That way you have plenty of room here, obviously. In the slide itself, there are 2 windows and both of them do open. That way you can get some cross ventilation at night. Now, if it's a little bit hotter and you need to run the AC, you will see there's an AC in here as well. And I like that both bedrooms have their own AC, so if you want to open it up and just have a quick dump feature, both of them are able to do that. Underneath the king bed, you get some great storage. You'll see this one is full of different stuff, but just kind of shows you all the space you're able to get in here, and it is strut supported, so that way it's nice and easy to operate. You will also see the large wardrobe here in the nose. You have the hanging rod going all the way across, a little bit of a shelf space here up top. Over to the side is kind of that Eddie Bauer green that we love, and you will see right in there is your washer dryer prep. So if you want a washer dryer in this unit, you can have it. Otherwise, again, you get all this additional storage space. If you want a TV, there is a spot to mount one right here, right next to the window, which again lets in some light. Plus, you have a dresser here right down at the foot of the bed. Let's talk a little bit about the outside of the Eddie Bauer Signature 3600 LF, starting off right up front with the automotive painted front cap. Right underneath that is going to be the kingpin, the pin box there, and you will see it is the Kurt Rotaflex, which that head right here, this will kind of pivot a little bit, which helps when you start and stop your tow vehicle so you don't feel like that chugging and jerking sensation. So it's definitely going to tow better than some of the other fifth wheels out there. Opening up our front compartment, one of the things I do like is the fact that they use magnets instead of a latch. Just makes it way easier. And as you take a look kind of in this front storage space, you will see that they kind of laid everything out quite nicely here. I do like what they have done. Then you get all this over to this side as some additional storage space. So again, hats off to Eddie Bauer there. Wonderful job. As for propane, you'll see one 30-pound tank on this side, another 30-pound tank on the other. And then our basement storage. Again, magnetic catch here. Put that up, and look at that. You have really good storage right in this space. There is a motion sensor light, currently not on, but they do have that, as well as a solar charge controller here, because this one can come with an optional solar panel up on the roof, and it also comes with tire pressure monitor sensor prep. So if you want that, you can get the tire link from Lippert, hook that up. It is quite simple to do, and that way you can have tire pressure monitoring. Coming back a little bit, you'll see 2 JBL speakers, as I mentioned inside. Those are connected by that multimedia center. So you have a couple different zones, so you can keep the party going out here. You have the more ride step above steps, aluminum treads, so they're not going to rust. This first one is bigger, so you have a bigger landing when coming out of the camper. Foldable grab handle here as well. And if we take a look up top, you will see not 1, but 2 power awnings, both with LED lights. And one of the things that's really cool, if you notice, is on the slide out, this one has slide toppers, and that is standard for all the Eddie Bauer Signature fifth wheels. So that's a fantastic feature to have. That way any pine cones or anything that falls on top of that slide, instead of jamming up your seals and destroying them when you bring that slide in, when you push the slide in, they'll just fall right off. If you want outside TV, it will be mounted right here. You can see the connections for that. I kind of wish that they would have put it, I don't know, maybe like up front or something underneath an awning, just because if it's the day, you might have a little issue with glare, but the fact that there is one out here is pretty great. Dropping down underneath, this is something I absolutely love, and that is the fact that they put on Goodyear Endurance tires standard. I mean, these are some big boys. If we take a look here, you're looking at 255/85 R16, so nice beefy tires. I give them a lot of credit for that, and again, as I said, if you want, you can add that TPMS just to have that extra little peace of mind, even though you have some of the best tires here in the industry. You will also see black tank flush to make it nice and easy to wash out the black tank. That second entrance, as we saw, so you can go right into that half bath in the back. Auto level on here as well, which is fantastic. And you have an outside fridge in case you want a beverage. Propane quick connect underneath, so you can hook up your favorite Blackstone or Coleman grill. And on the back, even though we are super close because we are at a show setting, there is storage. You can see a little door kind of on the back there. Up top, a few things I want to talk about. One is the fact that it does have ladder prep. It is a fully walkable roof. The other one is the fact that this one comes standard with a backup camera. Now, I did talk about quality, and I wouldn't be able to speak to that if we didn't, or wouldn't feel good speaking to that if we didn't talk about the walls. Yes, this is a fully laminated product, which is a great thing, but one step further, behind this fiberglass skin is an Azdel composite rather than Luan. That Azdel composite is lighter weight than Luan. It won't absorb moisture, so you're not going to have to worry about water in the walls. You're not going to see that delamination, and it doesn't have the off-gassing that oftentimes you get with that Luan. And as we take a look at the utility side, you will see right here again that same storage compartment I talked about. You can see the access to the back. You have a little bit of access right here as well, so great additional storage space. 50 amp detachable power cord will plug right into there. You will have two separate terminations. One will be located basically right behind the slide. The other one essentially kind of right in front of it. So those will be your two termination points on this specific camper. Tankless water heater as well. And then if we take a look on this side, a couple different things I want to point out. Again, one is the fact that this one does have the ground control 3.0 auto level. The other one is going to be right over to the side here, and that is our all of our hookups. This one uses the Nautilus system, which does make it a heck of a lot easier to winterize. A king bed, two queen beds, two baths, plus amazing seating, kitchen, and excellent construction. There really is just about everything to love on the 3600 LF. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and until next time, we'll see ya.